Hi, Miki. Thanks for the introduction. How are you?
Really good, Seb. How are you? Alles
I'm
in
fine.
order?
I'm fine. Thanks. Yeah. Let
Good.
me start with straight with the question I love to ask first. Can
Mhm.
Spain win European gold this summer?
That's what we are training for. Yeah. You never know. So hopefully, yes.
Okay. Yeah, because actually, if you think about it, last year you had or actually last edition, you had the silver medal. Um, do you feel that that was the best potential result at that time?
Yeah. Let's say that the final was there was only one team on the pitch. That was Belgium in that time. But I think that for sure, if you want to win a gold medal, you have to be in the finals. No, and for us was really a good lesson, and we learn a lot, and we are looking forward to try to be in the next final, of course.
Yeah, and if you look then at your group, the group stage, yeah, prior we chat a bit prior to the interview already, and everything is so close to each other. In the group stage, you play Russia, with obviously a bit the underdog, but Belgium and England. I already talked to Adam Dixon. They want gold. I haven't talked to Thomas yet, but they will definitely want gold. So it will have to be very sharp from the start, right?
Yes. It's a really difficult pool because, of course, we know really well Belgium and their level always really high and going on and going on. And England, it's always a really good competitor, and we have played really close games with them, really with small details going from one side to the other. And Russia, actually, you never know. As you said, it's the underdogs, and we don't know them that good at that time. But for sure, we will prepare everything, and we will do our best to try to be on the semifinals again, of course.
Mhm. Let's dive a bit into history. Do you actually? It's a
Mhm.
very broad question, but looking at all the major tournaments, the World Cup, European Cup, and Olympic Games, do you know how many medals Spain has won so far?
Yeah, in the last editions, for sure, the EK in 2005, then in 2009 EK as well. There was a period that Spain was always at the podium. Of
Mhm,
course, the shining silver medal in 2008 in the Olympics in Beijing,
mhm,
and then there was a while that we had no medals. But in the last EK in Antwerp, we came back to the final. So not really a lot of medals in the last years. I
mhm.
think that we have been always close, but not enough. But now I think that we are prepared to change and revert this situation.
Exactly. Yeah, it's for your information. It's 13 medals,
Hmm.
of which
Good.
two gold at the European. Um, and yeah, you mentioned it. The last one was in Leipzig, Germany.
Hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, you were there. You were just
Yes,
a young kid, tasting from the highest level and immediately taking a gold medal. What,
yeah,
what do you
was
what do you
was
still remember of that?
was crazy because it was my first tournament and it was like my introduction. At that time was with Maurits Hendricks, and we had really a super talented team with Santi Freixa, Tituau, Polamat, Alex Fabregas, Rodrigo Garza, and at that time I was almost a teenager, and it was my first experience, and I lived everything from the start that I was part of the team, and I was amazed that about the quality of the team, the competition, how it was, and of course winning a medal was crazy. You know, I thought that was that easy, and after many years I know exactly that how much it costs to take a medal and how much you need to work. So it was a really exciting, really good introduction, but also a really good lesson.
Yes, I can imagine. Yeah, and you actually already mentioned some names, Polamat, Santifexa. Do you think that was the best ever generation in your opinion?
Could be because we had really super good strikers, but also the average of the team was really compact, and I think that probably there was the best generation, and also the mentality was really good. The vision was there, They were eager, and it was really a good thing to live, definitely.
Yes. And then maybe let's dive back to the now. You said it yourself. There was a bit of an intermediate period where there was a little bit less medals. Now you can feel Spain is getting back very strongly, getting very close to the top and competing for top positions. What will make the little difference in your opinion to actually compete for gold both at the Olympics and the European Cup this summer?
Mm, Well, there are many explanations. No, maybe you can say that the other teams also they have invest a lot, and there are teams really prepare and they train every week, twice or three times altogether. For us, it's still difficult because here in Spain the distance are long and we don't meet as much as we want. But last year, I think that we have make a really good plan. That physically we are starting to be in the same level of other teams. We really understand that now hockey, the physical part is really important, and we are starting to be prepared as an athletes because you really need to be really fit. Uh, and I think that technically we have been really good, really high. But now everything that is around, I think it's prepared. And nowadays, I think that we have kind of mix of young players and also really mature players that we can make a really good mix, and hopefully it works, no, with the eagerness of the young players and the experience of the a little bit, I don't like to say old, but let's say mature players. I think that can be a good chemistry. We will see.
Yes, indeed, we will see. Let's. I've got a question from I interviewed Louis Prosser,
Hmm.
the Welsh captain, last week. I asked him if he had a question for another captain. He picked you, and he actually wanted to know, as you played in many different countries around the world, where was the favorite place you traveled to play hockey?
Yeah, indeed, I have been really lucky, and I have traveled a lot with hockey. I played in Belgium. Normally, I had to be for 1 year, and I was really lucky that they received me with open arms, and I played 5 years. I felt like home. And internationally, I have been playing in many countries in different continents. But if I have to pick up one place that it's not my home, which is not Barcelona, I would say Antwerp, because for me it was a really nice experience.
Okay, I can only confirm that Antwerp
The
is
weather
an
the weather
amazing
is not
city.
the best. I have to be fair on that. But beside the weather, the rest is very good.
Yeah, let's stick to the positive. Okay, I've got I return you the favor or the question. Um, is I've got Tobias Hauke coming up. Someone you know a bit, I think. Um, could you think of a question I can ask him?
Yes, of course. I was thinking about hockey, but uh, somebody like Toby, who is somebody that I really look up. For me, the question is really easy. Why don't you change the cold and snow Germany to come to Barcelona to play with FC Barcelona? The question is simple as that. We have sun, we have everything prepared for you.
I have to properly write down the words that you
Okay.
used. So change the cold and the snow to come to the sunny Barcelona. Okay, nice question. I love it. All right, Miki. As you know, I've got 5 more questions for you.
Good.
Quick questions. You don't think
Quick
too much about
answers.
them. Quick answers. Exactly.
Let's.
Normally, you can answer in 1 or 2 words. Are you ready for it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's go. Best memory in your hockey career.
My first Olympics.
Best player you ever played with.
Jimmy Dwyer.
Which team is the strongest at the moment, Belgium or Netherlands?
Belgium.
You can transfer one player of the English national team to your own team. Who would that be?
some word.
Final dilemma: win European gold this summer or win a silver medal at the Olympic Games?
Silver medal at the Olympics.
Okay. Thanks, Miki, for this interview.
Okay. You're
And I
welcome,
hope to
Seb.
see you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah, whatever you need,